Let them. The illusion of control and the freedom to let go. Imagine standing at the ocean's edge, watching the waves roll in. Can you stop them? Absolutely not. Can you guide them? Still no. Yet, we often believe that our influence stretches to the behavior of others. The truth is, letting someone be who they are isn't a choice, it's an inevitability. As natural as the wind blowing or the sun rising, people will be who they are, whether we let them or not. So, if letting them isn't about control, what is it about? The illusion of control, let them, is like saying, let the grass grow, or let the rain fall. It gives the illusion that we have a choice, when in reality, life and people unfold regardless of our approval. It's not about giving permission, it's about surrendering the illusion that we were in charge to begin with. But here's where it gets tricky. Let them? Mel, you mean let yourself stop needing their validation? How can they make you a priority when you're barely on your own list? Behavior is not the whole truth. Mel suggests that behavior is truth. But is it? Behavior is like smoke. It tells you there's a fire, but not what started it. Behavior is truth? Nah, behavior is a reflection of thought. What do their actions say about your beliefs? Who's really holding the mirror here? When we judge others' actions, we're often judging the reflection of our own unhealed fears. What if their behavior isn't the problem? What if it's your interpretation that's causing the pain? Who are they without your script? We like to believe people show us who they are. But what if their who is just a role in the story we've written? Mel says, let them show who they are. But what if their who is just a mask for your expectations? Who are they really, without your script? Consider this. When someone doesn't act as we'd like, are they truly showing us their essence, or are they merely refusing to play the part we cast them in? The accountability you didn't ask for. Why are we so focused on their behavior, Mel? Isn't it more freeing to focus on your response? Or is that too much accountability for one book? The world doesn't need to change for us to find peace. Accountability begins and ends with us. When we stop outsourcing our happiness to others, we reclaim the power we didn't know we'd given away. Joy isn't a group project. Mel, what if letting them is just letting yourself off the hook for your own happiness? Why do we love outsourcing joy so much? The truth is, no one else can make us feel loved, valued, or whole. Those gifts are self-given. When we stop waiting for others to deliver them, we open the door to genuine freedom. The smokescreen of behavior isn't truth, Mel. It's a smokescreen. When will we stop looking at actions and start seeing the fear behind them, including our own? Actions are surface level. To truly understand someone, we must look deeper, at their fears, motivations, and wounds. And sometimes, the person we need to understand most is staring back at us in the mirror. Change starts with you. Mel says people don't change unless they want to. But what about you? Are you waiting for them to change so you don't have to? It's easy to point fingers, but the harder and more transformative work is looking inward. Change begins with the decision to stop waiting for someone else to make it easier. Knowing yourself. First, Mel, how do you let someone be who they are when you don't even know who you are? Is your identity just a reaction to their behavior? Before we can let others be themselves, we must first learn to sit with our own discomfort. Who are you when no one else is watching? And how does that answer change the way you see others? Reclaiming your worth. If someone's behavior makes you feel less, Mel, isn't that just a sign you're outsourcing your worth? When did other people become your measuring stick? True freedom comes when we stop using others as mirrors for our value. Your worth isn't dictated by someone else's treatment of you. It's inherent, unchanging, and entirely within your control. The freedom of letting go. Let them. Let them grow. Let them stumble. Let them be the waves crashing against the shore, not because you're giving them permission, but because they were always going to. And in that surrender, you'll find the freedom to focus on the only person you were ever meant to control, yourself.